Are y'all ready for the bold actions of the Biden administration? These are the bold things that the Biden administration is going to do to stop guns in this country. This is the gun control executive action of the Biden-Harris administration. The Justice Department, within 30 days, will issue a proposed rule to help stop the proliferation of ghost guns. Criminals are apparently buying kits that contain almost all the components and directions for finishing their gun within as little as 30 minutes. And they're using those guns to commit crimes. And then they can't be traced because they don't have a serial number. So they're cracking down on ghost guns. Number 2, the Justice Department within 60 days will issue a proposed rule to make clear when a device marketed as a stabilizing brace effectively turns a pistol into a short-barreled rifle subject to the requirements of the National Firearms Act. The alleged shooter in the Boulder tragedy last month appears to have used a pistol with an arm brace, which can make a firearm more stable and accurate while still being concealable. So they want to figure out a way to get rid of that. It's kind of like, Donald Trump wanted to ban bump stocks. The Justice Department will publish model red flag legislation for states. Those are pieces of legislation that allow family members and loved ones to get restraining orders or gun confiscation orders against people who have mental health or violence issues. That is, they're going to propose legislation. They're not going to try to pass legislation. They will invest in evidence-based community violence intervention. The American Jobs Plan, that is the infrastructure plan, will propose a $5 billion investment over 8 years to support community violence intervention programs, because that's infrastructure. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services is organizing a webinar and toolkit to educate states on how they can use Medicaid to reimburse certain community violence intervention programs. Ooh! 5 federal agencies are making changes to 26 different programs to direct vital support to community violence intervention programs as quickly as possible. Really? The Justice Department will issue an annual report on firearms trafficking, and the president will nominate David Chipman to serve as director of the ATF. That's it. That's it. Done. That's the extent of what Biden is going to do on guns. That's it. He's going to nominate someone for the ATF, get the Justice Department to issue an annual report, invest in evidence-based community violence interventions, issue a model red flag legislation for states, issue a proposed rule on stabilizing braces, issue a proposed rule to help stop ghost guns. That's it. Biden administration can't do a whole lot here. It's got to take an act of Congress, and there's no will in Congress to really do any of that. There's no will in Congress to pass massive gun legislation. Now, there is among a portion of the Democratic body, but they've only got 2 seats in the House now, and they've got 1 seat in the Senate, and there's the filibuster. And some of the Democrats in the House don't want to go as aggressively as the rest of the Democrats want to go. They don't have the will to do it. They don't have the ability to do it, so nothing's going to happen. And now it turns out they may not be able to get their massive gun tax through reconciliation, because even Joe Manchin is saying, nope, not going to do it. Nope, not happening.